Well, hello there. This is a Casio DAT Player. Have you ever seen such a thing? With optical input, coax input, line out and adjustable volume for the headphones. Wow. And this is an optical cable, and you would actually stream down your music, your audio as light through this cable. And there would be no interference. And you would have great recording of your CD. And that, of course, made the record companies go bananas. They couldn't sleep, they couldn't eat, so they had to sue. Which actually left Sony, which is the inventor of this format, with the only option to buy up parts of the record industry, so they could have something to put on their DAT tapes. That's why Sony is in the record business, because of this DAT player here. I don't know why Casio built these. It couldn't be a good business for them. I read somewhere that there were only, around 700,000 DAT players sold ever. Mostly used by the record companies actually, in the studios and television programs and stuff like that. Disc jockeys. The format had competition from Sony's own invention, the mini disc, which of course was a much more easy format to handle. If you wanted to go to track number 12, you just went to track number 12 and almost instantly the music would start to play. Here you had to wait for the machine to rewind the tape or fast forward the tape to the correct track. But you would have a better recording on this one because you had this lossless protocol. Now, this is supposed to look like a VCR inside with lots of moving parts, and there's no way in hell that we are gonna be able to solve a problem with the mechanical part of this machine. We could probably solve a problem if it's just on the PCB or some caps or whatever. I have to tell you, this unit does not power on. And the battery pack that you saw before is impossible to find. You cannot find anything for these machines because they are so rare. So you have to rebuild the battery pack if you want it to be a bit more mobile. Great material here. I don't know, it's some kind of... Is it aluminum? No. It's not plastic. And it's in great shape otherwise. Do you like the audio? I just invested for you guys. I invested a lot of money in a Shure SM7B, I think it's called. It's the microphone that you see on all podcasts, on Joe Rogan. You see it on TV, you hear it on the radio. It's a magnificent mic, because I had to leave the Shure pod mic because I had to stuck it down in my lungs to get some noise out of it. And this is just great. I can put it in any position I want, away from my face. I don't have to worry about breathing to choke myself out. I love this mic and I can recommend it to anyone. Look at these plastic details here. If we screw up here and we break anything, we're never going to be able to find a substitute. And they have a little blue wire there to correct a mistake in the PCB. Anyway, I've been making a lot of videos about music players. There are some coming up about mini discs, which is my favorite music player that I still use sometime. There is also about the classic Walkman and some portable CD players as well, and we will fix all of them. Pretty easy machines to adjust and fix. Then we go back to computers again. With the Amiga line of computers, we have to fix the sidecar, if you remember, from the A-1000. That's a PC kind of emulator for the Amiga 1000. I have the parts now, I guess, and I have the wisdom collected by you, who always help me, the anonymous mass of the TechJump forums, and I will try to fix that. That would be great if we could get that to boot for real and use it as a PC in the Amiga 1000. And I hope you are okay, all right out there in these crazy times. I'm thinking about you. Be careful and fix all these retro machines. We might actually need them someday. We have to build a new internet using Commodore 64s and Amigas, imagine. Wow. This looks okay. There's a little bent knob there. I don't know what that is. The plastic is horrible. It's like starting to become that, you know, when the plastic is old. Oh, look at this. Look at this VCR. So much things going on here to play that tape, and compare that to a mini disc or a CD player, and you have the answer to why this one is not in all the households. And we can see that there's been someone here trying to fix the power button, and that's because the knobs have come loose on the switches, so they will not grip and nothing will happen. So they open it and solder it fixed to the on position somehow, and I hope they haven't messed everything up here. I don't know, I'm starting to get this bad feeling. This one might be too much for us, but we shall try. We shall try to change the switches at least, and then we will just leave it, because at least, even if it doesn't start, you have seen how a DAT player from Casio looks like inside, all naked. And you could put at least 2 hours of music on these DAT tapes. Even more than that if you use the long play mode. That would be like 180 minutes. And that tape is supposed to be really durable and still working great for those people who use it. So again, you could actually produce an exact clone of a CD on these. I found the switches here. I actually found the switches. Can you imagine? I don't know. I had them for some kind of repair, and they are exactly the same. Sometimes we're lucky. And I changed them. I'm sorry for this video, but I had to use my mobile. Not a good job. And one of the pads came off. Was actually hanging in the air already. But we're gonna try to start it up. We have the knobs again. And it's time to test it. Let's turn the on button. It's very hard and we have to give it some force here. And there we go. Load. It looks like a radio. I have a DAT tape here, and LP works and hold works and probably rec and all the other things work as well.